My name is Sarah. I am 30 years old. I have 3 wonderful children, Emma, Jack, and Ava. They are my world. I love them more than anything. Life has not been easy for me. When I was young, my mother passed away. When my youngest child was just a baby, my husband left. He walked away and never came back. No calls, no support. He forgot about us. Since then, I have been alone, raising my children. I have no family to help. No big house, no extra money. We live in a small apartment. Every month, I struggle to pay rent. I do not have a good job. I do not have a college degree. But I am strong. I never give up. I work as a taxi driver. I do not own a car. Every month, I rent one. I drive all day and night. Some passengers are kind. Some are rude. Some do not pay. But I keep going. I have to. I need money for food. I need money for my children. I work when I am tired. I work when I am sick. I work when I want to cry. One cold evening, I was driving my children home. The sky was dark. The rain was heavy. The roads were icy. "Mama, I'm cold," Ava said. She was only 5. "I know, sweetheart," I said. "We'll be home soon." I turned on the heater, but the car was still cold. The road was empty. The street lights were dim. I held the steering wheel tightly. My hands were shaking. Then suddenly, a bright light, a loud crash, a terrible pain. Everything went black. When I opened my eyes, I saw a white ceiling. I heard beeping sounds. I smelled medicine. I was in a hospital. I tried to sit up. My body hurt. My head was heavy. My arms were weak. Then I remembered the accident. My children. "Emma, Jack, Ava," I whispered. A nurse came. She looked kind. "Don't move too much," she said. "You were in a bad accident." "My children?" I asked. "Where are they?" She touched my hand. "They are here. They are safe." Tears filled my eyes. "I want to see them." A few minutes later, the door opened. 3 small figures ran in. "Mama," they cried. They hugged me. They held my hands. They kissed my face. Then the doctor came. He looked serious. "You have a broken leg," he said. "You need surgery. You need time to heal." I felt panic. "But I have to work. I have to pay rent." The doctor looked sad. "You need to rest." Then I remembered something worse. The expensive car I hit. The owner wanted $20,000. I had nothing. I was broken. I covered my face and cried. My children cried too. I was lost. I had no hope. But then something unexpected happened. My story spread on the internet. People read about me. They saw my struggle. Kind people wanted to help. One day, I got a phone call. A deep voice spoke. "I heard your story," he said. "I want to help you." I was afraid. "Who are you?" "You will see soon," he said. 2 days later, a group of people came to the hospital. They brought flowers. They brought warm clothes for my children. Then a young man walked in. He had kind eyes. He smiled at me. He sat next to me. "You don't know me," he said. "But I know you." I was confused. "Why do you want to help me?" He smiled. "Because I can." I started crying. I don't know what to say. He touched my hand. "You don't have to say anything." A few days later, something unbelievable happened. The young man and his team paid for my hospital bills. I did not have to worry anymore. But that was not all. One day, they took me and my children to a new place. A house. A big, beautiful house. "This is for you," they said. I stared. "For me?" "Yes," they said. "You don't have to pay rent anymore. This is your home." I fell to my knees. I cried and cried. My children cried too. They hugged me. "Is this real?" I asked. "Yes," they said. "This is real." I held my children. I whispered. "We have a home." One day, the young man asked me, "What is your biggest dream?" I wiped my tears. "I want to open a supermarket." He smiled. "Then let's make it happen." And he did. A few months later, I opened my own supermarket. Fresh food. Warm bread. Happy customers. I was no longer a struggling taxi driver. I was no longer a poor mother. I was a businesswoman. I was strong. I was happy. I will never forget that young man. He changed my life. He taught me something important. There are kind people in this world. There are people who want to help, and sometimes miracles are real. I started with nothing. Now, I have everything: a home, a job, and most importantly, a happy family. Thank you, my dear subscriber, for being here with me. Your support means everything to me. I hope this story touched your heart. Remember, no matter how hard life gets, kindness and hope can change everything. Stay strong, believe in good people, never lose faith in a better tomorrow. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More emotional and inspiring stories are coming soon. Take care, and see you in the next story.